Good afternoon and welcome to the Harsh Reality broadcast on the 31st of October 2012. Those people that have been following my channel will know that I did my first broadcast on the 21st of November 2011. It was a scene when Steve and I were discussing credit default swaps in the office area. I also gave an economic forecast on the 5th of December 2011. I shall do another detailed economic forecast in early December, and I shall also comment on how my forecast for 2012 panned out. The purpose of the broadcast today is an attempt to enlighten people as to how serious the economic position is today for the Western economies. In a nutshell, we are truly in an awful position, yet the mainstream media continue to be optimistic. In the UK, there was growth recorded at 1% for the last quarter. Many people I have talked to seem to think that we are on the road to recovery. I truly wish that I could embrace their optimism. The truth is we are going to enter the worst depression ever, and that's simply because of the debt-based fractional reserve fiat monetary system. Prior to 1971, the dollar was linked to the gold standard and helped maintain a sensible fractional reserve ratio at 1 to 9. Following 1971, the dollar became a fiat currency and became a vehicle to loan too much money into existence. I know that the gold standard had its faults, but it did help to maintain a sensible fractional reserve ratio, therefore preventing too much currency to be loaned into existence. As you know, I am a harsh realist and see matters for what they are, and I know there is not a perfect monetary system. However, the fiat monetary system as it operates today has been abused, and we will pay the price for that. I have realized that many people do not apply logic to their day-to-day lives. Indeed, many people tend to have blind faith. They lack critical thinking and have been softened up by political correctness and the dumbed-down programs shown in the mainstream media. For the majority, ignorance is bliss, and that's fine when you do not have to face reality, but soon we will all have to face the harsh new reality. Many people have said to me that I have been overly pessimistic. I truly believe those people suffer from normalcy bias. People that know me understand that I'm positive and enjoy life, but I also understand reality and will face up to it. As I mentioned before, I will be giving my economic forecast in early December, detailing how I think 2013 will shape up. I can tell you now, our economic future is very grim. What really is sad is that politicians and the mainstream media claim we are on the road to recovery. People who do their research know that much worse is to come. My advice to you is, think for yourself. Look at matters critically, understand that the current monetary system is a Ponzi scheme, and will collapse. I can say with certainty that the current monetary system will collapse, but I cannot give a defined time scale, as that depends on what governments do. All I can say is that quantitative easing has delayed the collapse, but will make matters much worse further down the road. However, politicians know that if quantitative easing was not applied, a deflationary spiral would occur. The choice is quite clear for politicians. They can either allow the deflationary spiral to occur, or they can pump up the money supply, which enables a small amount of growth, but at a terrible price, and that is to say, devastating inflation further on into the future. I have no doubt politicians will continue with quantitative easing as that is the easier option for them. Just like raising the debt ceiling, it will be an interesting time shortly after Christmas, because that is the time when they have to decide whether or not to raise the debt ceiling. I have no doubt that they will raise the debt ceiling in an attempt to defer reality, and they will hope the collapse will happen on someone else's watch.